Biden, if elected, will form task force to reunite 545 separated immigrant children with family, campaign says. What a human thing to do. I forgot what it was like for someone to think of others and resolving pain, not causing it. Trump supporters only care about fictitious child abuse like QAnon fables. The Trump administration is literally engaging in human trafficking and they don't give two fucks. Jesus Christ. It's really sad that we're so happy he will do this. Of course it's what any decent, normal human would do. But we're excited about it because it's been so long since we've had a decent, normal human in charge. Will definitely be known as the try to fix everything Trump broke president if he wins. Hey Christian Trump supporters, look, actual Christian values. I'm not a Jesus expert, but if you told Jesus there are two paths, separating children from parents or uniting children with parents, I'm pretty sure he would pick uniting children. Biden 2020. This is a good step, and just one that I hope Biden will take toward a more open immigration policy. He's also said good things about admitting more refugees. This will be just one thing I hope to be bothering my senators about at the end of January. I'd vote for anyone promising this, regardless of the party. Fuck partisan politics, vote for humanity. If elected, he'll do literally the least we are responsible for, which the current administration has zero interest in. In my opinion, even if every kid was returned to their families, they deserve compensation for hardship and mental anguish. I can't ever imagine being separated from my daughter and never knowing what happened to her. Hell, invite them to become permanent residents via a Dreamer sort of program. Although why they would still want anything to do with this country would be beyond me. I love hearing this news. However, I remain skeptical with the possible Biden presidency. As AOC pointed out yesterday, if regular people in America don't see quantifiable improvements in their lives, then we have no shortage of the Trump type to fill the void. I hope they focus on issues that improve American lives. We need to mend our country before it's too late. Of all the fuckery of the Trump administration, this for me is the most egregious. There is no punishment strong enough for Trump. Good. But also form a task force to identify and jail those responsible for child separations in the first place. If nobody is punished, people won't hesitate to commit atrocities the next time Republicans are in power. Conservatives hated that. Their families should be given a free pass to stay in the US after putting the kids through all this. I mean, great. But that's common sense bare minimum, fuckers. Get your SS in gear and give us some progress. Excellent. What a shitty thing to have to fix. Vote. I'm not sure there even is a way to reunite them anymore. We screwed it up that badly. I watched the newest episode of John Oliver 2 nights ago and at the end held my newborn daughter and cried while praying for those that have been at the border waiting for answers. I can't imagine being separated from my family, or being told there is no safe haven for me in the U.S. with death and suffering behind me. Vote, please. There's more than 545. I don't see the point. These kids are in top of the line care. Great facilities. The best. /S. Getting Stephen Miller out of the White House might be the biggest win. Please make it happen, my meth lab neighbors. Goddamn man. Children who were ripped away from their parents for trying to make a better life are now dependent on who is elected in a few days. If that doesn't say shit is out of control, I don't know what does. Melanie, I really don't care, do you? Biden, actually, I do. Any decent human being would do the same thing. That would be the first step in fixing a great wrong. After that, they should be permitted a compassionate legal entry to the U.S. How dare he even think about rolling back Trump's hard work? What about the ones whose parents won't be found or are dead? Fast-track adoptions and citizenship. Vote Biden 2020, the bare human minimum. Let's pressure him to abolish the concentration camps that were built under Obama and used extensively by Trump. Thank you, President Biden. The US government should go to the ends of the earth to reunite these children. I wouldn't mind if a team of federal agents spend a decade to perform this task. I'm a lawyer and would totally try to get on this task force if possible. I am conservative and this is fantastic news. Our border policy is broken and reprehensible. Great. They deserve to see their parents again. No one should be separated. This is what real family values looks like, Republicans. If elected, Biden needs to add hundreds if not thousands of criminal investigators. Another softball issue that Trump could have capitalized on, and yet his hope was it would fall off the headlines. Trump could have capitalized and stated they were going to look to reunite the families. Instead, his administration claimed they were no longer wanted. The dog whistled to claim that these asylum seekers were less than human and considered their offspring to be throwaway. Congress should already be forming a task force. Wow, what a selfless act. I forgot what it's like for someone to have compassion. Thank goodness we'll soon have a president that will do the bare minimum. More importantly, they should prosecute the Nazis who separated them in the first place. Very nice. I was just thinking about this on my way to work. I thought it might be the first thing I would do as president. Poor families. Can we send a bill to his campaign? The amount of bullshit the taxpayers are going to have to pay for over the next 10 years is going to be trillions of dollars. Biden might want to think about getting rid of those concentration camps, and abolish ICE while he is at it. Not getting my hopes up. Finally, a step in the right direction. Even if they can reunite one of those children, it would be worth the time. They should be housed at the Trump Hotel in DC until they are reunited with their families. This feels like the absolute least we could do. This was a willful crime. Good. This is going to be a stain on America's reputation forever if it's not fixed. They should also get rid of Rod Rosenstein, and anyone else who thought cruelty was the point. Reuniting these families goes beyond politics. How is there not already a task force assigned to this? It's gonna be real tough, but it's the right thing to do. What does he think he is, a decent human being? /S. Why not reunite all the immigrant families and shut down the camps? And find that 7,000 missing women too. The party that cares about kids, apparently only white and unborn kids. This is a fucking travesty. I don't envy the Biden admin. They have a lot of Trump's shit to clean up. I am wondering how conservatives gonna say this is a bad thing, somehow. Good, we need to at least do right by these children to reunite them with their families. We are practically mandated by international law. Thank you. Jesus Christ Almighty. Good. The way that we treat undocumented people is a crime against humanity. One thing you can always count on, the Democrats winning brownie points cleaning up the mess the GOP have made. Hope that doesn't sound too cynical for what's happening. I'm elated to hear that Biden will do something about the travesty that's occurred with immigrants at our borders. Welcome to 2020, where a presidential candidate announcing that he will treat foreign children as humans instead of livestock makes the news. Good, we used to be a strong nation. Being abusive like this administration is just Joe's weakness. Has he taken a position on abolishing ICE? Someone correct me. When this started, wasn't there some pro-immigrant advocate group that said losing kids wasn't that bad cause usually it means they were placed with family already here, and if Gov loses track, great, that means they won't be deported? That the human trafficking issue, while real and important, wasn't as big of an issue as ICE continuously trying to deport kids. If Dems win Senate and House, amnesty needs to be given. Like the first 200 days of Dem control should be a nightmare for conservatives. Supreme Court enlarges by 3, amnesty for immigration, 400K plus tax raise. Just swing for fences and let the last session being building the wall so that stuff doesn't get undone. Mind you, it will forever destroy my view of America, but it must be done.